rich niggas should not speak for the masses of black people. That is the subject matter of this video. The only way that a rich nigga should speak for the masses of black people, and in particular black Americans, is if that rich nigga was at one time a part of the general masses, whether they worked a traditional 9-to-5 job or they were on government assistance. That is the only way that a rich nigga should have the audacity to speak for the masses of black American people. I get so sick and tired on these YouTube streets when I see the video of a rich nigga trying to speak and talk as what's best for the general working class black people, or the general black people that have to do what they have to do to survive. Oftentimes, I hear these rich niggas talking about, in particular to the whole immigration thing, how when they say, well, black people ain't tripping or ain't complaining about immigrants taking their jobs, that we ain't worried about them taking our Uber jobs and things like that. That is a rich nigga that's out of touch with reality. That's bullshit. Black American people drive Uber too. Black American people do DoorDash and drive Uber and do Postmates. We do that shit too. Some of us do it part-time. Some of us do it full-time. But we do it. We do it. And why do we do it? Because oftentimes it's the only thing that is available. It's the only thing that gives us the flexibility that we need, whether we want to do it, whether we have children or small children that we have to look after, are we single parents and we got to have a flexible schedule. These types of jobs gives us that flexibility. It gives us that flexibility. I could speak for personal experience. Uber saved my ass at one point. And I was doing that shit full time. And it was right during the pandemic with all the lockdowns. I was making good money. I couldn't complain. Okay? I was making over $1,000 a week in California with the addition of Prop 22. Right? And then what happened? It was another brother. He was telling me the same thing. He's like, I was making good money. And the brother told me, he said, man, the immigrants are messing it up because they're coming in and they getting on these platforms and they doubling down, they tripling down sometimes. They might have 3 or 4 accounts under one name, or they working 3 or 4 accounts and have multiple phones. He said the flood of immigrants is affecting us, and it has. In particular in the Bay Area, man, I'm telling you, it was a time when Trump was, whether it was Trump in office, talking about close the border, immigration wasn't so easy. They didn't open up the floodgates like Biden has done. That one can make good money on Uber, and we depended on Ubers. Foundational Black Americans, ADOS, Black African Americans, whatever you want to call it. We depended on Uber. And these immigrants then came in, illegal or not, mostly illegal, and took these goddamn jobs. They then flooded the market. So now it went from $300 days, $400 days during the pandemic till I'm sitting for 6 to 8 hours at a time waiting for an order, and that whole day I only made $30 because there was too many mofos out there. And 9 times out of 10, it was the immigrants that was flooding the market, like the brother said. Because why? What do they do when they come in here? What type of jobs do they do when they come in here? They do Uber, Postmate. They do these jobs. So when these rich niggas get on here, because they may receive these services, they may use Uber, Postmates, and they see immigrants doing it. They, for you're living a different reality. You're living a different reality because you get to sit up, these rich niggas sit up in their mansion. I'm not hating. This is not a hate video about rich niggas. It's that rich niggas need to shut the hell up in terms of what's best for the general masses if they have never lived this life before. They need to shut the hell up because they have no knowledge on what the hell they talking about. They live in a different reality, all right? And their reality is not driving Uber, is not delivering for Postmates, is not working a 9-to-5 job. Oftentimes, these cats was hustlers, never had a job, never had a traditional job. If they did, it was for a very short period of time when they were younger. So they're speaking as if they know what's up. When they don't, they stay behind gated communities and they trying to speak for the general masses. They need to shut the hell up and let the general masses speak for themselves. That's what they need to do. Because the general masses of black people, 9-to-5 black people like myself, we out here struggling. And a large part of it, a lot of our jobs, unfortunately, whether it's menial labor, whether it's the service industry, whatever, is being taken and being given to immigrants who then get in positions of power, and they only look out for their own people. Right? Look what happened to the post office. I remember at one time, especially in San Francisco, in that area, the post office was a job for black Americans. A black American man can feed his family working at the post office, working at the factory. Those days are gone. Now who's in there? Filipinos, other Asian groups, and they are only looking out for themselves. They're not giving jobs to your black butt or my black butt. If they have to, they do it unwillingly. They do it unwillingly. Okay? That's one industry. The factory jobs. I remember, if you follow me, I was in the trucking business. And I remember one time I went to pick up a delivery in Southern California. I went to the warehouse. There was not one black person working in that warehouse. Only people working in that warehouse were Latinos. Do you think that's by chance? Do you think black people don't want to take a warehouse job? That is not by chance that whole warehouse is filled by Latinos. That is on purpose. That is deliberate. That is a group of people that are only looking out and hiring their own. Right? So, It's many other industries, nursing, security jobs. Come on, even now in trucking, East Indians. Come on, so don't rich niggas stop saying that they are not taking black American jobs. Like I said, y'all need to shut up, live in your rich reality, and keep scamming and living off and getting your money off the backs of hard-working black Americans. And that's what it is. With that being said, I'll holler at you later. It's Jay International. Peace.